I'm compelled to have this conversation mentored for marriage, not necessarily by choice, but circumstances have laid a necessity on me to invest in this conversation because it is necessary, especially for our times and the times we're living in, and for the generation that we live among. Allow me to say three extremely critical things about marriage. Very important, because this is very important. Number one, um, I'm a believer that marriage works and that marriage ought to work because it was designed to work. But number two, marriage is work, and it takes two people to work to make it work, because marriage is real work and you have to put in the work for it to work. I'll say that again. Two people have to put in the work to make it work. No chance that one person can put in the work for two people and it works. It's not possible. The same way, it takes two for it to fail. It takes two for it to work. So marriage is real work, and you have to put in the work for it to really work. But number three, marriage is worth considering and putting every considerations to consider, even against odds, especially living in times where it appears not to work. Even when it appears not to work, it is worth considering against odds. Now, in this conversation, I'm going to introduce to us at least 7 fundamental issues that contributes to marital failure. 7 fundamental issues that contributes to marital failure. So we can learn. I've always said that there are 2 ways of learning. You can learn by other people's examples, meaning learn from other people's failures, or learn from other people's successes. That's how we learn. We can learn by observing other men's success, but also we can learn by observing other people's failure and appropriating those principles that they either applied to succeed or avoiding those things that they applied themselves to fail. But also, there is a place for learning by experience. By experience, it could basically mean you learn from your own failure. You understand? So you can learn by experience, by reason of your own failures, because failure is only failure if you never learned from it. A man is not considered to have failed if they learned from their failures. A man is only considered to have failed if they have never learned from their failures, or they have never learned from the examples of people they observe failing and they learned absolutely nothing. So we're going to take time to look at least 7 fundamental issues that really contribute to marital failures so that you can learn from the examples that others present before you every day to either why they succeeded or why they failed.